Today I'm going to be applying medium almond nails. So first we want to find our sizes and make sure that they fit nicely and don't extend past your actual nail bed. Now we want to buff the underside of the nail extensions so they adhere to the natural nail nice and strong. I'm using the stone cuticle pusher that's included in the kit to rough up the underside of the nail extension. This can be a time-consuming process, so I do prefer to use an electric nail drill. You'll get a more even buff and it takes a lot less time. So now, as you can see, we've removed most of that shine. I'm going to go ahead and finish up buffing with an electric nail drill. If you don't have one and you'd like to use this method, you can find them on dankclaws.com. Then we'll wipe the nails with rubbing alcohol on a lint-free wipe to remove the dust. Now we're going to go ahead and prep our natural nails. I'm filing my nails so they're nice and smooth. Then we'll go ahead and clean the cuticle area. I'm using the stone cuticle pusher to push back my cuticles and essentially scrubbing away the dead skin. Of course, you can use any other methods to clean your cuticle area. I just like the stone cuticle pusher because I tend to hurt myself when I use a trimmer. Next, we're going to buff the surface of our nails. I'm using a side with a finer grit that's not as coarse. Now we want to remove any dust and natural oils. You can wipe with rubbing alcohol, acetone, or both. This acts as a nail dehydrator and a prep solution, and is actually what most nail dehydrators on the market are made of. Now that we're all prepped and primed, we're going to apply a thin coat of lockdown base. Now we're going to cure for 5 to 7 seconds. Now it's time to lock down those nails. I'm going to squeeze some of the lockdown gel directly onto the underside of the nail extension. Then we'll press it onto the natural nail, starting at the base or the cuticle area. I want to see the gel squishing all the way up to the edge of my natural nail. Holding the nail extension in place, let's cure it for 20 seconds. Now we'll just repeat the process. You may end up with some of the lockdown gel coming out of the sides of your nail extensions and onto the skin, which means you used just a little too much. If that happens, don't worry. It just takes a little practice to figure out just how much you need. Now let's give the tips a quick file if they need it. Using the coarser side of our nail buffer, let's go ahead and buff away all that shine. Now we'll get ready for color by wiping with rubbing alcohol. Now let's apply a coat of lockdown base to add strength to our nails and to keep our gel polish from lifting. Let's cure for a good 30 seconds. Now this part is optional, but I like to wipe off the sticky residue with rubbing alcohol before applying my gel color. Now it's time for some color. I'm using our gel polish in the color Brittany. It's the perfect hot pink. Don't forget to cap those edges. Now let's cure for at least a good minute. Though this polish is nice and opaque, I'm going to go ahead and do one more coat. Finishing up that second coat, and then we're going to go ahead and cure again for at least 1 minute. Now we're ready for our shine top coat. Though our polishes don't leave much of a sticky layer, I still like to wipe with rubbing alcohol before applying the top coat. Otherwise, the top coat may eventually end up with a tacky layer after it's cured. Our shine top coat is really thick, so you'll really only need to do one coat, but of course, if you'd rather do more to add extra strength and durability, feel free to apply as many as you'd like. Nice and shiny. Now let's go ahead and give it a good 1 minute cure. And there you have it, a beautiful, long-lasting, durable set of awesome new nails.